Don't get me wrong, I got a lot of respect for you, man. You've done everything there is to do here at OVW. But I'm a fighting champion, man, so like I said, a closed mouth don't get fed. What are you getting at? What do you want?
What I want, I think it's very simple. You are a heavyweight champion. You're a competitor, I'm a competitor. Let's see if these people want Luscious and Gunn just one more time. One more match for that Kentucky State title.
One more match, boys. That's what he's asking for. He said he can take that from you. All he needs is just one more shot.
You know what, Tuck? Hey, you got it, brother. I accept your challenge. But you know, I think you're just jealous because you haven't won a title here in OVW in over a year.
Oh, Luscious Lawrence accepts the challenge.
365 days.
Okay, you accept, right?
I accept.
Just to let you know, Luscious, the only reason why you have that title is because I was taken out of the tournament.
Today is a national holiday. Do you realize that? It is the 500th day that Mr. Spectacular Jesse Goddard has held the National Heavyweight Championship.
Quite the accomplishment. The longest title reign in OVW history. Jesse Goddard's making history. But folks, we got a historic main event. We're going to see Tony Gunn team up with Mahabali Shera to take on Reverend Ronnie Roberts and Luscious Lawrence. It's an incredible main event. It's going to be an incredible night of OVW action, but we can't kick it off any other way than... Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Let's get it kicked off. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the Outer Space District, Mr. Zero Gravity, AJ Daniels.
Mr. Zero Gravity, the first ever Rush Division champion, making his way to the ring in the opening bout here, Shannon.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a great night here at OVW. We're kicking it off with Mr. Zero Gravity in action.
And his opponent from Honduras, the muy guapo, Gustavo.
Contagious. I can't stop it. I can't help it.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, what a night it is. What a way to kick off OVW television. The Honduran heartthrob, Gustavo.
Haven't you learned to never wear another man's hat, Kinnison?
I think it looks good on me.
It's so small on you. That's unbelievable.
Well, I got a big head. But hey, we got a big match. These are two former Rush Division champions. This crowd loves Gustavo. You can't take that away from the man. I mean, listen to them when it comes out the clapping, the smooches.
If I could never see you dance again, Kinnison, that would be great.
That was upsetting.
Yeah, no, my wife didn't even like our first dance. But you know what? I do what I can. I try. But Gustavo, the man dances so well, but he also wrestles so well. That's why he is a former Rush Division champion himself.
When it comes to that dancing, Brian, you were doing what you can't.
I can tell you one thing, AJ Daniels is not out here at the dance. AJ Daniels is not amused.
AJ Daniels is not amused by much. We've seen a much different attitude out of AJ Daniels over the last several months. Feeling like he's been mistreated, feeling like he's not getting the opportunities he deserves.
Wait a minute, I think I saw a little bit of a dance move there from AJ.
They don't dance in space. They don't dance in zero gravity.
It's very hard, so you can't stay on the floor.
He does the moonwalk. Everybody knows that. Here we go.
That's a very solid point. Okay, Gustavo slips on the way. AJ Daniels, look at the frustration on Zero Gravity. Gustavo feeling good tonight, wanting to have a little fun despite his issues over the last several weeks with Star Rider, your current Rush Division champion. Those two beating the hell out of each other over the last several months.
He's got an issue right now with Mr. Zero Gravity, the first ever Rush Division champion. Is he looking? He's not looking for a dance-off, is he? Okay, all right. Just making sure.
No, I think that's just AJ getting into the mind of Gustavo, but
how the hell do you do that?
I don't know. Oh, that's a scary place to be in the mind of Gustavo.
Gustavo looked like he's trying to get in the mind of AJ Daniels here. I mean, Gustavo might be doing a good job of it too. Hold on, zero gravity here. A little bit of hip shaking.
It's more like the salsa.
My dancing looked better than that.
That's the least true thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh, come on, that's a new dance move. Come to the eye.
That's a dance move, ladies and gentlemen.
Right in front of the official here.
That's called polka. Right to the eye.
That is a polka.
Oh,
right
he's
to
on
the,
fire.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll give you credit for that wordplay, but hold on, Gustavo. Oh, God, AJ Daniels, monstrous shoulder block. Now, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, Gustavo.
A little bit of a mockery there. Great dance moves, though, by Mr. Zero Gravity, I must say.
Underneath, rock and roll. Again, you're seeing that heart, that confidence of Gustavo coming out. And he knows his playing time is over. It's time to work. AJ Daniels getting taken down to the mat. Now, let's talk about the confidence again of Gustavo, because remember at the Nightmare Rumble, Star Rider, your Rush Division champion, shaking his boots every time a new entrant came into the Rumble, thinking it might be Gustavo.
Star Rider didn't have a chance to win the Nightmare Rumble, unfortunately. He was distracted from the word go. Every single competitor that came out during the match, Star Rider tucked his tail and hid, which is very unlike him.
Star Rider didn't want no part of Gustavo in the Nightmare Rumble. Folks, you can still catch the replay of that on Fight TV, still available for you to view one of the biggest nights in OVW history.
As far as I'm concerned, Star Rider is smart because you got to keep your eyes open. You never know where an attack is going to come.
I think it was more than having his eyes open. Shannon, he was quivering. His legs were shaking, thinking Gustavo was about to enter that Nightmare Rumble.
These guys have had a huge rivalry that has gone on for months. It started out as a competitive rivalry, but enough about that. In the ring right now, Gustavo is in trouble.
Oh, Russian leg sweep. Now Gustavo is a very impressive competitor, a former Rush Division champion. You got the AJ Daniels, fresh off his win last week on OVW TV. You know, you think he knows what's on the line here. He has an opportunity to beat a former Rush champion, get himself right back in contention.
Yeah, you talk about Gustavo. Let me just tell you something about Gustavo. He may be the things that you say, Kinnison, but he's also a very jealous man. He's also very jealous of Star Rider, and he's also slimy. He's a guy who will attack you from behind. That's exactly what Gustavo is.
Oh, come on, Shannon. He's not you. Oh, Gustavo fighting out of the corner here. AJ Daniels reeling after that clubbing blow.
Gustavo's a very jealous man, and he can't be trusted. He's got a guy that'll, if you turn your back, he'll stab you right in the back.
You can't be sure. You see him walking around kissing all these women.
Oh, German suplex to the Honduran heartthrob.
Gustavo's playing it too fast and loose in every aspect of life, in the ring and out.
You want to talk jealous? Okay, let's talk about jealous. Star Rider has absolutely lost his mind in this rivalry with Gustavo. His jealousy led to Star Rider pulling out a chair and absolutely going to town on Gustavo losing his mind.
Gustavo is a useless philanthropist. He's out here philanthroping all these women out here. That's exactly what he does every single week. Gustavo brought down face first. AJ Daniels with that unorthodox offense. I don't fully understand where you're going with this philanthropy thing. That's not really getting kisses from the crowd.
If you saw some of the girls that he's kissing on, it's kind of a charity case. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, let's talk about what just happened in the ring there. Not a kiss at all, but an effective maneuver. Oh, hold on. AJ Daniels going for the pin here. Might have enough.
Whoa. Oh, that could have been it right there, but AJ says, not so fast.
Very cocky move by the first ever Rush Division champion.
Not the smartest move in the world, though, if you're going to go to the winner's pay window.
I think maybe Gustavo had some zero gravity there. He kind of floated up. His shoulders were clearly against the mat.
Gustavo was actually very seriously in trouble there, but AJ Daniels, his ego, his braggadociousness getting the best of him there, wanted to do a little more damage.
Looking to do a German suplex off the second rope is what it looked like, but Gustavo kind of getting his wits about him here.
Gustavo getting those elbows up, getting some distance between himself and AJ Daniels. Oh, God. AJ Daniels in trouble there, reeling after that kick.
Look out here.
Oh, God. Gustavo might have it wrapped up here.
He got him.
Here's your winner, Gustavo.
Gustavo, the Honduran heartthrob, displaying a little bit of that heart in an opening matchup against AJ Daniels. Gustavo picking up the big win. You guys can dance too. I don't have to do it alone.
Stop dancing, Brian. I swear to God.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about Elite Rehab Placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Lawless, Jake, Lawless, and the Mercenary, Garrisaon,
Mercenary, Garrisaon, Creed, and Lawless. Jake Lawless, a very unorthodox team here, but hey, you know what? Sometimes strange bedfellows get it done.
Hold on, what is that on the mat? What does that say on it? Hold on. Is that a vest?
Why does Lawless have a chest vest down here?
Why don't you go there and ask him, Garrisaon?
I don't really...
What's a chest vest?
Cash is king.
Sounded better than Twitter vest.
and their opponents, the team of Cash Flow and Big Money Dimes.
Two titans of industry making their way to the ring. Dimes with this protein powder. Apparently he's making money. And Cash Flow, proprietor of the Chop Shop.
Okay, so what I've gathered is Jake Lawless, the genius that he is, has brought a bulletproof vest to the ring.
Wait a minute. What's Dimes about to do? No!
Shades of LeJean Braves. Dimes just throwing that powder up. Showing the world just how big he is.
Did you really just say LeJean James?
I think I got it right.
Garrisaon, you're such a nerd. How do you not know one of the greatest basketball players of all time?
I watch the Cleveland Cavaliers all the time. Cashflow wanted to get this match started early on.
Don't get him started.
Garrisaon, I bet you're one of those idiots that plays Wordle every day, aren't you?
That plays what now?
He doesn't have a smartphone.
Wordle.
Well, that would make sense because Garrisaon's not smart. Nothing about him is.
Yeah. He's got a clamshell. It's the craziest thing. You wouldn't believe it.
I'm just going to ignore both of you and go on with this match we're about to have. Interesting team of Flawless Jake Lawless and Garrisaon Creed teamed up against Cashflow and Dimes. Have been very impressive over the last little bit.
Over the top rope there.
With ease, the big man goes over the top rope. Now, Jake Lawless and Garrisaon Creed have their work cut out for them. Might be a bit of an understatement here with the former OVW heavyweight champion Cash Flow in the ring. And the true giant of professional wrestling.
I think Dom said, I want to start this match, and Cash Flow, I don't know if Cash Flow likes that or not. He just tagged himself in. Here comes Cash Flow.
That is one eager beaver.
Now, guys again. Garrisaon Creed
wait,
hold on.
Look what Jake Lawless is doing.
What?
I'm telling you guys.
I know what that is.
That's a bulletproof vest.
No, that is a chop. That is a chop-proof vest right there.
I thought it was a flawless sweater vest. It's a protector.
You kidding me? You can't chop through that.
Hey, you know what? Hey, smart plan. All right, good on you, Flawless Jake Lawless. I can't believe it took years for someone to try to put something on to block the chops of Cash Flow.
The refs allowing it. It's legal, I guess.
Oh.
Whoa.
Would you look at that? I've never seen somebody have that kind of reaction after taking.
Oh, God.
Well.
Can't block that, though.
Yeah, I didn't have a vest for that one.
I think the chop shop's officially closed tonight.
I don't know about if there's anybody that can get through that vest, I think it would be Cash Flow. But, guys, you saw Flawless Jake Lawless very happy with himself, but then Cash made him pay.
To the biggest boot in OVW, a 24 quadruple E.
Here comes the chop for Dimes.
Oh. Now, I figured that would have got him. His Dimes chops are on another level.
Dimes didn't want any part of that.
Dimes bringing Cash Flow, the power of the team back in, and Cash Flow right back on the attack on Jake Lawless.
You hear the crowd chanting, "Take it off."
Ooh! Big kick there to Cash Flow, gets Lawless out of dodge. Oh, God!
Jake Lawless, smart move, getting the hell out of dodge as soon as he could. Garrisaon Creed, more than happy to go in, but right now, probably not too happy.
Garrisaon Creed, obviously the power of Jake Lawless and him, but
I bet Garrisaon Creed wishes he could borrow that chop vest.
They should have swapped it when they tagged. Come on, guys.
Garrisaon Creed is a big, imposing man. He just crumbled under the chops of Cash Flow.
As far as I'm concerned, Jake Lawless is the smartest man here right now.
Look at that tandem offense. A drop toe flow followed up with that leg drop from Dimes.
That was like 2 Yokozunas. Unbelievable.
Are we going to gloss right over drop toe flow? Because I thought that was really good. Okay. Dimes.
Did you see that leg drop by the big man Dimes?
I don't think Garrisaon Creed even needs a chop vest for that.
Cash back in the ring now after Dimes with those ineffective chops. Oh, God.
Now he's got a completely different reaction to that chop.
Cash Flow, just a monstrous human being. Those hands must be like tanks landing on the chest of the Mercenary.
Dimes chops more like a...
Oh, like a BB gun into a pillow. Oh, Garrisaon Creed now firing up. Dimes in trouble.
I can't believe that Garrisaon Creed can manhandle the guy the size of Dimes. It's unbelievable.
How he's able to pull that off. A feat of strength unlike anything we've seen.
Guys, Dimes is a former OVW heavyweight champion. He's no slouch, but right now, took that chest protector to the face. I think Flawless Jake Lawless watching some 90s D'Lo Brown matches with this idea.
Guys, I'm telling you, I've seen bulletproof vests. Don't ask me why. And that looks dead up like a bulletproof vest that my mom has.
You know what? Oh, God. Oh, why does your mom have a bulletproof? Oh, never mind. Elbow drop there from Garrisaon Creed. Garrisaon Creed now working over Dimes. I'm in trouble when we get that tag from Cash Flow. Oh, little chin breaker there.
Bit of a jawbreaker there, Garrisaon Creed.
Dimes. You saw Jake Lawless there getting that knee into the back of Dimes and distracted
I gotta tell you, I hope that Jake had a knee pad on there because Jake just kicked that steel-like back of Dimes.
Jake Kloudz needs to get this in order. Cash Flow has come into the ring.
He's steel spine, exactly.
Who's going to steal spine?
You don't have a spine, Kennison. You can't relate.
I'm just saying that sounds more like a hindrance than anything. Hold on, Jake Lawless grabbing the hair here at Dimes. Referee distracted by Cash Flow, attacking Garrisaon Creed from behind.
The referee really needs to get this in order. This match is starting to turn into a Donnybrook here.
Oh! Spinning back elbow from Cash Flow takes Jake Lawless out of his skin.
That chop-proof vest isn't doing too much for him at the moment.
Look at Cash Flow. He just shoved him over. Look at the power of Cash.
Look out.
Oh, my God.
The chop vest isn't going to help there.
No. Lifted the vest up. Lawless, come on.
A visit to a local medical facility might help there. I mean, wow. Cash Flow just tearing apart Lawless and Creed right now.
What's Cash Flow have in mind?
Taking on both men with such ease, but now he's got the big man in there.
What's Dimes? Oh, no.
Oh, hold on. Dimes pulling down, exposing that chest and chopping away at Jake Lawless like a redwood. Uppercut to a choke slam.
Look out. Oh. That mass of a man, Dimes, just fell on Jake Lawless.
I mean, that was 15 feet in the air, guys. Unbelievable.
Hey, my mom always told me, get your partner that lifts you up. I guess this time it's literal.
Wait a minute, Dimes is going for the choke slam on Jake Lawless.
Hold on. Dimes spinning heel kick into a cutter.
Change maker.
Cash Flow and Dimes firing on all cylinders right now.
Oh, my gosh. Look at this. The 15-foot choke slam.
It's a giant choke slam.
Your winners, Cash Flow and Big Money Dimes.
What a money maker of a finisher there between Cash Flow and Dimes.
Hell, you just see Dimes fly. Oh my God.
Look, Shera, last time you and I were in the ring together, we were on opposite sides of the fence. This time, you and I were on the same side, so Why don't we let bygones be bygones and just bury the hatchet for tonight? Let's go out there and beat the crap out of somebody. What do you say?
I'm in.
Hell yeah, man.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun in games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Queens, New York, the unstoppable danger, Layla Ray.
Layla Gray making her OVW debut, walking in all the confidence of someone who calls themselves the unstoppable danger. Shane, you're not on any women's good side after the Nightmare Rumble, so I'd maybe stay clear of the unstoppable danger, Layla Gray.
Hey, don't worry about that. I've got bigger plans. I mean, I got a party later on with Mr. Spectacular as we celebrate
And her opponent,
as OVW National
from
Champion.
the streets, she's the Bougettoist fatty, Hollyhood, Haley J.
I think one lady from the women's division, I think you're very happy you didn't come across in that Nightmare Rumble was one Hollyhood Haley J.
Well, yeah, that's probably true, but you know what? I'm happy with my appearance in the women's Rumble. It was a very historic night, mostly because I was a part of it.
It was hysterical when you got thrown out. I don't know about historic when you were in it, but
I don't remember
hysterical,
that part.
yes.
I blacked out. I don't remember that happening.
That's because Linda K KO'd you. Hollyhood Haley J taking on Layla Gray here. Ooh, kick to the midsection. Started Layla Gray coming out aggressive. Hey guys, Hollyhood Haley J, a former OVW Women's Champion, and Layla Gray making her OVW debut here. You got to think it'd be a huge win for Miss Gray, making her debut and beating a Hollyhood Haley J. Management would have to notice that.
That's an understatement. Hollyhood Haley J, former women's champion. Layla Gray, a literal newcomer. First match here in OVW. If she was able to pull off the monumental upset, she would skyrocket right to the top of the rankings.
I like how she fights. She fights dirty. She's not worried about the rules, clearly. Doesn't matter about how you win. All that matters is that if you do win.
Well, Shane, you got to think, I agree with you, but you also got to think it's that added pressure of debuting him to the beautiful lights of DC Productions, that historic Davis Arena. Oh, a small package.
Nearly had her with the small package. That's the veteran presence of Haley J.
Holy schnitzel, what a German. Haley J almost suplexed out of her boots. Layla Gray, very impressive here in the opening minutes of this matchup. Ooh, but Haley J.
A kick to the back and then an STO-type takedown.
You don't become queen of the streets for no reason. Hollyhood Haley J is not someone you want to tangle with.
It's pronounced screets. I don't know if you...
I said screets.
Did you? Okay.
You wouldn't survive on the streets, and I know that from experience.
You can't tell.
My fat tongue is why I would survive on the streets.
Well, thumb to the eye right there. Always the great equalizer.
Oh, what a big suplex there from Layla Gray.
And it looks like she's rolling into, a face buster.
Speaking of face buster, do you see Haley's eyes rolling in the back of her head there? She might be dazed. This might be enough.
Layla Gray nearly had the upset win.
Haley J barely got that shoulder up, and Layla Gray coming here providing quite the challenge, quite the competitor for Haley J, Shannon.
I'll tell you what, I don't know what Hollyhood Haley J has been up to, but maybe she took Layla Gray a little too lightly.
You'll tend to do that when you have a newcomer coming in, but that's not to say that she hasn't been training, that she hasn't been fighting. Haley just might not be aware of it.
Now, guys, you got right now the women's division, the focus right there on Freya the Slayer, her OVW Women's Championship, and that pending, that lingering title match that Angelina Love, the winner of the Nightmare Rumble, now possesses. But Hollyhood Haley J is still on the Mount Rushmore of the OVW Women's Division. A win over her would be huge for Layla Gray.
How about Angelina Love winning the Rumble, and now she has to take on Freya the Slayer. Oh.
Oh, Haley using those educated feet. Looks like she might have Layla Gray reeling here. Oh, what a spinning lariat.
Whoa. Hollyhood Haley J just turned
Your winner,
50 Shades of Gray.
Hollyhood Haley J.
Absolutely right, Haley J picking up the win, Shannon. I gotta tell you, Hollyhood Haley J has to have been watching Nightmare Rumble, knows Angelina Love has that title match anytime she chooses.
Cut it off! Cut it off!
Hold on, what's going on here?
Everybody been wondering where I am? Doesn't matter. Back now. Listen, I'm back. I didn't want to be here if I wasn't 100%, okay? So I'm back now. So, to the big jolly blue giant y'all got running around, Freya. Girl, acting like you're somebody's champion? Who? Not ours? Who? Somebody's top dog? Pretty sure everyone around here, and everyone at home, and everyone in that locker room knows I'm top dog. And guess what? I'm back.
Hollyhood Haley J, a mic drop moment, quite literally putting the women's division in Freya the Slayer on notice.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who've helped people that have been injured or wronged. Did you serve in the military from 2003 to 2015? And are you suffering from hearing loss or tinnitus? Then pay close attention to this message. Due to a faulty design, the earplugs worn by soldiers like you serving their country could not maintain a tight seal, exposing the soldiers using them to dangerously loud sounds. Does that sound familiar to you? 3M, the manufacturer of these earplugs, has agreed to pay $9.1 million to soldiers who've used them from 2003 to 2015 and are having hearing problems. And remember, by filing this claim, you will not impact your VA benefits. Call the legal helpline right now. You could receive a free cash award and have your medical expenses covered. And there's no upfront cost to you. They only get paid if you win.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Oh, there goes O, into the ring post.
Hold on, Don just threw that powder in Steve Michaels' face. Big Steve Michaels, goes down to the cutter. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Changemaker hit by the big man Dimes and the win.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW TV. Please join me in welcoming my guest at this time. Louisville's favorite son, one half of the OVW Tag Team Champions, Dustin Jackson. Dustin Jackson, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking some time out to talk with us tonight. Now, everybody saw what happened last week with Dark Kloudz, with you, with Cal Herro, with his shoulder. Now, I got to ask the question at the very top of this, the thing that everyone's been wanting to know, are there any updates? How's Cal's shoulder? What's the timeline? What's everything looking like?
You know, Cal got some MRIs done this past week, and it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good, and I talked to Cal, and last week, Brian, you knew, everybody kind of knew, Cal's shoulder was not 100%. And it was my goal not to tag into that match, but the Dark Kloudz 2-on-1, it got to me. They had me down, and I had to tag Cal. They hit Cal with that shoulder breaker. Now his career might be over. You know how that makes me feel? That Cal's career might be over, huh? That was my brother. That was my partner. I love that guy. And you just put him on the shelf.
Now, Dustin, I could tell this got you in a very emotional state. Very rarely have I actually seen you like this in the years we have known each other, but Cal Herro, again, at that local medical facility, getting checked out by the finest medical professionals that we could find. Cal Herro going to be back in action eventually, but let's talk about last week, Dustin. Let's talk about it. Tag team match against the Dark Kloudz. You fought valiantly, heroically, trying to stop your partner from even tagging in, trying to protect your partner. But at the end of the day, no matter how valiantly you fought, Dark Kloudz just overpowered you guys, injured your partner. I mean, how does that feel knowing that you couldn't protect Cal as hard as you tried?
You see, it leaves a little bit of confusion in my mind because I wonder what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen now that Cal's gone? But I'll tell you what's gonna happen. Dark Kloudz, I think you forgot who you're messing with. You're messing with Louisville's favorite son. You're messing with the man of the people. And if it's a fight that you guys want, if it's a fight that the Dark Kloudz want, that's not something that I'm not gonna back down from because I'm Dustin Jackson.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh. And in business just picked up the former OVW Tag Team Champions.
Close your mouth and pay attention to greatness.
Where's Cal Herro? Has anyone seen Cal Herro?
Ouch, my shoulder.
I got a fanny pack for him. I think he left it here last week.
Ouch. So do you.
I'm so sad my partner's gone. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. Let's run the footage on Cal's road to recovery. I'm so upset. Can we have a moment of silence for the career of Cal Zero?
Let us pray.
You said you want to fight? Is that what we're looking for? It looks like you're outmatched if you want to fight. But you do have one thing.
Two.
You do have one thing I wouldn't mind having back around my waist.
What's that, G?
So I tell you what, you're gonna put the belt up, the championship, you're gonna put it on the line for Cal? You're gonna go pick that guy to help you? Or you're gonna do it all by yourself? Because you know what?
What's it gonna be, Dust?
Cal's career might be over, and if you don't choose your future, yours might be next.
Next, NXT. Did you must have forgot about what happened last week. But since you have amnesia or something here, I'm gonna adjust your fine tune. Roll the footage. We're gonna show you what the Dark Man did. Here, pay attention.
Looks like a great shoulder breaker coming up. Bam!
Bam!
Take it to the bank.
Ouch.
And this one right here, this is my favorite. This part right here is my favorite. You see that? You see that? Hey! Snap!
Oh!
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah. That was for all y'all fanny pack fans. Ouch, my shoulder. I'm done. I'm done.
Is that what you want, Dustin?
Is that what you want, Dustin?
You got your old music back.
Is that what you want, Bob?
You got your music back, bro.
Is that what you want, Dustin?
Aren't you a tag team champion?
Huh? What you gonna do? You have a few options, though, Dustin. One, you could put the championships up and be a Superman and get dealt with this kryptonite.
Superman.
Two, you could pick you somebody in the back or bring one in. It doesn't matter who. And three, this is a wise man decision. Just forfeit the belts, bub. Because that's what happened last week when we put them out. We should be champions this week right now as we cut this on you. But be wise. Make it easy on yourself. Because as you seen right there on that screen, the same thing can happen to you. So we just trying to prevent that. Let you have a happy life, and we won't have to put you in a body cast, Dustin.
Normal people stuff. You know, regular life of retirement. Just like your buddy Cal Herro.
Yeah, just like old
So go
Cal.
ahead, hand the belts over to Brian. Let's make it official. Dark Kloudz, we're the new champions.
What's it gonna be, Dustin? Huh? Be smart, Dustin. Make it easy on yourself, man. Because your ligaments, your tendons, all of this, it could come arms, legs, heads come up missing, all of that good stuff. But I could guarantee you this, regardless of what your choice is, bub, them OVW Tag Team Championships, they will be coming back to DKZ, Dark Kloudz, regardless of what your choice may be. Now tell us, the fanny pack imbeciles would like to know, and I'm sure the people at home would like to know.
You guys
Hey,
want to know?
shut up.
You guys want to know what I think about you guys?
Yeah, what you
guys
yeah.
wanna know what I
We
think
really
about
don't
you guys?
care, what?
I'll tell you exactly what I think about you guys.
Come on, man. Dark Kloudz was about to let Dustin Jackson off the hook. He could have forfeited those titles back to Dark Kloudz, but instead, Dustin Jackson wants to be a hero.
Dustin Jackson, you might have your work cut out for you, man. At this moment, though, Dustin Jackson on fire.
I can assure you that Dustin Jackson has not had the last laugh. Dark Kloudz will get the revenge. You just wait.
What's his decision gonna be?
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about elite rehab placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
It's just so good to have you back with us, as always, looking amazing.
Thank you so much.
Not again.
What is happening?
So sorry.
Hold smoke.
Good.
Oh my man, you are living in fear. Your arm fell apart and the staples put a scar in your soul. Yeah, you lost the gold. Life has proved to you that you'll always lose, you'll never win. Smoke.
You don't have to.
Solo.
I'm sorry.
I thought he was from.
You say you are recovered? Well, I have heard other. When I asked your mother, she said bigger, faster, stronger was a lie. Always time to say goodbye. You were the champion, now you're a one-armed garbage man. You're rotten. Smoke.
Great. I thought he was from Indiana.
I thought he was from Florida.
Ooh, encore. This one's for you, cameraman. Lady. Damaged goods. A dented can. Spoiled milk and green style. Molly, come back, me, baby. Shotgun Tony Gunn. Yeah, you're looking at the best there is. Yeah, you're looking at the best there is. Give me all you got, be just cheese shots for me. Yeah, you're looking at the best there is. Yeah, you're looking at the best there is. Give me all you got, you still just by me. Yeah, you're looking at the best there is.
Shotgun Tony Gunn. He's got the best drum roll since in the air tonight. You gotta do it, but Shotgun event. Tony Gunn making his way to the ring for this tag team main event.
And how about what we just saw, that wrestling rock star Ryan Howe? He's back in it again. He's smoking in the boys' room.
Playing that song that's rocking down the charts.
That's something.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Shotgun, Tony Gunn, and Mahabali Shera.
You're about to say something there, Stevie. What's wrong? Did the Indian lion get your tongue?
And their opponents, introducing first, Reverend Ronnie Roberts.
Here he is, that thieving priest.
The Triple R superstar. I think you mean Reverend Ronnie Roberts. And Steve, you don't have to quit talking just because Shannon's mean to you. I do it for 2 hours at a time.
Reverend Ronnie's always got his hand out.
And his partner accompanied to the ring by Hollyhood Haley J. He is the Kentucky State Champion, Luscious Lawrence.
Guys, what I realized is if I was going to talk over anybody's entrance, the last person that I want to interrupt is the Indian Lion Mahabali Shera. You
So you'd rather interrupt the Kentucky Heavyweight Champion, Luscious Lawrence?
Well, I didn't interrupt. I let him have his moment. I did. Don't you dare insinuate that I would. This is.
Come on! This is the kind of guy who'll come over here and put his rear end right in your face. He has no shame.
Has no shame, but he does have the Kentucky Heavyweight Championship, and he's had it for quite some time. And he's bringing out his bottom one from day one, Hollyhood Haley J. Luscious Lawrence and Reverend Ronnie Roberts, quite an odd pairing, but maybe it's one of those opposites track sort of scenarios.
I feel like, no, though, I feel like ultimately they're kind of oddly enough working towards the same goal. You wouldn't think it by looking at him, but if you really got to know him.
Look at Reverend Ronnie over here blessing Luscious Lawrence. That's probably the first time that's ever happened to Luscious Lawrence.
I do have it on good authority that Reverend Ronnie Roberts is in talks with Luscious Lawrence and his different businesses to get juice for the communion.
Ugh. Nobody wants to drink that juice.
Hey, speak for yourself, Shannon. Come on. Have you ever had it?
Here we go. Tony Gunn and Luscious Lawrence starting out. Guys, let's think about last week. Tony Gunn was on the good word, and Luscious Lawrence was on it as well. And Tony Gunn laid down the challenge to the Kentucky Heavyweight Champion, saying, I want a piece of that title. Luscious Lawrence is not a man to normally back down from challenges. Tony Gunn might get a shot.
Tony Gunn deserves a shot more than just about anybody in the locker room, and I do believe Luscious Lawrence is aware of that.
Tony Gunn is an incredible competitor, one of the best we've ever seen here in Davis Arena under these beautiful lights of DC Productions. A former OVW Heavyweight Champion, Tony Gunn. Never held the Kentucky Heavyweight Championship, though, and not going to be easy to pry it from the juicy fingers of Luscious Lawrence.
Another notch on the belt that holds that beautiful belt buckle. Tony Gunn looking to get another championship. But will he get it? Will Luscious Lawrence afford him that opportunity? Winning this match tonight would be a huge step in that direction.
What an odd matchup here. What an odd team with Luscious Lawrence and Reverend Ronnie Roberts. You think these guys have anything in common?
I'm telling you guys, in talking with both of them, a lot of the things they say, they're just...
The same could be said for Tony Gunn and Shera, though, guys. I mean, not two guys that are going to go out and grab a beer after the match.
I don't think this is going to work with Shera here. You can't debate Shera.
Oh, God. Reverend Ronnie Roberts.
Shera's not here to talk.
I think I heard his knuckles crack from here. Reverend Ronnie Roberts in that vice grip of Mahabali Shera.
Reverend Ronnie is out here screaming, have mercy.
Look at those forearms from Reverend Ronnie Roberts. Shera unaffected, though, just tosses the good Reverend into the turnbuckle.
Ronnie, you need to let the power of Christ compel you.
I don't think he can hear you, Steve.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
I'll say it louder next time.
Bringing up that leg to the...
Oh! Well, I think we just saw Reverend Ronnie's head turn around 360 degrees.
Jen, you might be right. You might be right. And Reverend Ronnie Roberts might need a young priest and an old priest after that, because Mahabali Shera just clotheslined the soul out of the good Reverend.
Luscious Lawrence able to get the tag while he was being Irish whipped, trying to take advantage of Mahabali Shera and quickly disposed of.
Lawrence trying to use all that upper body weight, upper body strength, putting himself on Shera's back, trying to wear down the Indian Lion, but the guy's just got too much Just too much gas in the tank. He might have 2 tanks with more gas.
Reverend Ronnie Roberts here trying to help out. Oh!
Unbelievable toss.
Mahabali Shera trying to help Reverend out of the ring, but tossing down Luscious Lawrence almost broke the ring in half.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun in games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Folks, welcome back to this OVW main event. Tony Gunn and Mahabali Shera versus Reverend Ronnie Roberts and Luscious Lawrence. And what a match. These guys have been just beating the tar out of each other throughout the break.
Tony Gunn countering everything that's being thrown at him. Huge back suplex to Reverend Ronnie Roberts. And he's looking to wrap this guy up.
You got to see Tony Gunn in there with a ton of confidence. I mean, in this matchup, the only one who's held an OVW Heavyweight Championship. Oh! And even early last year, held the OVW Tag Team Championships with your client, Shannon, with Jesse Goddard's.
Yeah, but you know what? Tony Gunn was dead weight with Jesse Goddard's. We had to drop the dead weight. We had to move on to bigger and better things, like the National Heavyweight Championship, which Mr. Spectacular is celebrating 500 days as champion. He's the greatest national champion in OVW history.
One of the greatest records in sports history, ladies and gentlemen. 500 days.
Now, Shane, all I want for this entire 2022 is just go tell Tony Gunn he's dead weight. Just go tell him that.
I think I just did.
Ooh.
Look out. Oh.
Ooh, Reverend Roberts able to get out of the way of that flying knee, get a little offense in there.
Oh, the juice is loose, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Gunn feeling the brunt of it.
Luscious Lawrence just backed that booty up on Tony Gunn.
Lawrence able to get to Tony Gunn before Tony could get that tag to Shera. Now, Gunn in trouble.
Look out.
Oh! Big splash from the King of the Juice might be enough.
Not quite enough for Tony Gunn.
Tony Gunn in the wrong part of the ring. He does not want to be where he is right now. They have cut that ring off. Mahabali Shera desperate to get in the ring.
Luscious Lawrence and Reverend Ronnie Roberts working as a good team right now. Oh, leg drop there from Reverend Ronnie Roberts going for the pin.
It doesn't hook the leg though.
Didn't get full leverage on that. Reverend Ronnie Roberts getting a little head of steam. Wasn't quite thinking clearly there, but look at this quick tag getting Luscious Lawrence right back in.
What an arrogant Reverend he is. Didn't even bother to hook the leg.
I think he was counting on the thoughts and prayers of the audience to help him with that.
What a suplex there, Luscious Lawrence. And now, guys, I saw a little extra stank on that one, which the Juice likes to do sometimes. I think Tony Gunn has offended Luscious Lawrence by saying he deserves a Kentucky Heavyweight Championship, that he should be Kentucky Heavyweight Champion.
Well, outside of his top one from day one, or bottom one from day one, Hollyhood Haley J, there is no more apprised part of his life than that Kentucky Heavyweight Championship.
Shera.
Gunn able to get that tag to Shera. Indian Line coming in with a pair of clotheslines, and Reverend Ronnie Roberts, I think his feet just touched heaven on that scoop slam.
Mahabali Shera, giant, just pounces Reverend Ronnie Roberts.
When the Indian Lion pounces, it's best just to lay down, play dead. Oh, God, spine buster.
I think that's it. Wait, Luscious Lawrence comes in to break it up.
Shera had him rolled up so tight. Reverend Ronnie Roberts might have been out for the count, but Luscious Lawrence saving the match for his team.
Reverend Ronnie didn't have a prayer. That match was over. He could thank Luscious Lawrence for that one.
Dragging Reverend Ronnie to the corner, tagging in Tony Gunn. Tony picking at the bones of Reverend Ronnie Roberts, who is on his last leg, ladies and gentlemen.
Tony Gunn got him up. Oh! Suplex to the good Reverend.
I feel like they're toying with the Reverend at this point. Luscious needs to get in the ring, and how?
Gunn did not grab the leg there. Didn't get full leverage on that pin. Reverend Ronnie Roberts able to get out, but now sleeper hold here. Sleeper hold from Tony Gunn, trying to get the last of the life out of Reverend Ronnie Roberts.
You can see Ronnie Roberts' eyes starting to glass over. He might be. Is he going to tap out?
You hear Reverend Ronnie Roberts calling Luscious' name. It's like a little prayer, but he's about to be down on his knees. I don't know if he can get there.
Look at these two just having a chop off.
Oh!
Where's Jake Lawless' vest?
These two just meleeing each other in the middle of the ring. Tony Gunn getting the better of the exchange, though.
Wait a minute. Here's a roll-up.
Tony Gunn rolls through the roll-up, and Tony Gunn grabbing the foot, but gets an enziguri for his troubles.
And here comes Luscious Lawrence.
The juice is loose once again, ladies and gentlemen.
The Kentucky heavyweight champion in there laying waste to Tony Gunn, the man who has challenged him for that very title.
Oh, he's swiveling those hips. That disgusts me.
You gotta think Luscious Lawrence wants to put Tony Gunn away to prove that he owes no one a title match.
Do you see the size of those quads crashing down on the skull of Tony Gunn?
Incredible famouser, the juiciest famouser in the sport. But can Luscious Lawrence put away Tony Gunn? Oh, power slam. Speaking of power, Mahabali Shera in to break up the pin, guys.
And Shera's not the legal man either, though. Shera just inserted himself into this match. And I don't think anybody's going to tell him to get out of the ring.
Shane, why don't you get in there and critique Shera's performance?
I've already been there before. I don't want to go in there again.
Famouser,
Wait a minute. Had no effect on Shera.
Shera shaking off the juice. No, sent up and over, topsy-turvy.
Guys, he is still on his feet.
Oh. Shera got a face full of juice sent to the outside.
Oh, he's not on his feet anymore.
Reverend Ronnie from the top.
Angel-like axe handle. Reverend Ronnie Roberts taking out Shera.
From the heavens.
Tony Gunn, though, with his own heaven-like move. Knee from the top. Kill shot. Tony Gunn hit a kill shot on the Kentucky heavyweight champion.
Did you see the juice flop? Luscious Lawrence, that's it.
Here are your winners, Mahabali Shera and Shotgun Tony Gunn.
Cranberries and grapes and apples out of the king of the juice. The Kentucky heavyweight champion, Tony Gunn, just pinned him.